What is the best piece of motherhood advice that you have ever received?
Oh gosh, that's such a good question. I think, well, first of all, don't be so hard on yourself is a big one. It's simple, but I will spin out usually at like 2:00 in the morning thinking about how could I have done that differently? What am I going to do next time? Don't be so hard on yourself, but also that it's not your job to like shape them into a certain kind of person. They are their own people. It's just your job to sort of be a mirror and be there for support and give them guardrails. And I thought that was really good too. It helps everybody out. Like, especially now that they're teenagers, like I have to let them start practicing being people who take care of themselves. And this is like a weird time for me in motherhood. Cause I'm like, oh, I actually have to let go. Like you're going to eat whatever you're going to eat. But I was in charge of putting all the food in your body for the last decade. But right now you get to just decide what goes in there.
Right.
That's my body. I made that.
There's so much beauty in that, in the idea of not trying to make them into someone they're not, but to see who they are and sort of nurture those things.
Yes.
That's amazing. I love that.
It's probably when you have multiple kids of the same sex, it's so obvious. I mean, also different sexes, that would be obvious too, but I have 2 boys and they're very, very different people. And it's not my job to make them into anything that they're not. It's my job to help them be the best version of who they are and help them figure that out for themselves. So yeah,
that's amazing. And I mean, just to balance that out, what's the worst advice you've ever received?
Let me be careful here.
You're like, who said it?
I think when you are a well-meaning person who's had children and somebody has a kid, offering unsolicited advice and telling them that they're doing it wrong is probably not the move. It's your job to be supportive of how that parent wants to parent, and everyone's going to do it differently. Yeah, I think just giving advice in the form of, oh, you're doing it wrong, this is how I did it. It's not going to work for a hormonal woman who just had a baby.
That I feel like that is the catch of it, is that you would probably be able to receive these things and sort of dilute them quickly to be able to be like, that was so silly that you said that.
This is what he or she meant. Yeah.
But you just grew a human.
Yeah.
You're exhausted. So you're not in the right? You're not in the headspace to be like rational.
Yes.
And sort of dismiss that appropriately.
Yeah.
It's as simple as the people who you walk past with a baby and they're like, oh, they should really have a hat.
Yeah, exactly. Like, nobody asked you.
If they would keep it on their head, thank you.
You have no idea how many times I've tried to put a hat on this baby. The hat's not staying on a baby.
That's it.
Everybody knows that too.
Yep.